Hey guys, it's Wally. Playing hooky from work today. Having some car issues, truck issues. So here I am. So I'm gonna do a beer review. I typically don't do beer reviews of beer mail that I get. Sometimes I will, but most time no, because I suck at beer reviews. But today is brought to you by two letters, O and S, right? O and S, and that is Old School IPA, and at that size I'd say double IPA. All right, this is a hard beer to make. Supporting cast of two-row malt caramel helps showcase a very smooth blend of Magnum, Citra, and Simcoe hops. This recipe won me a gold medal in the annual DC Cherry Blossom Homebrewers competition. So sit back and savor Old School in all its glory. And if you guys don't know who it is, it's the Dean List himself, Mike Dean, the Dean's List Brewery. So my tongue is in my mouth, and it's always in the way when I try to talk. So that's Dean's List. All right, let's get a hiss, get a pour, and get some thoughts. Nice little hiss. I see carbonation streaming. Ooh, you can smell it now. I can smell it. Beautiful amber color. Carbonation streaming nicely. It's pretty clear. It's got some haze in it, but it's not bad. I wouldn't complain. Looks kind of like a Wally beer. I'd get a ton of Citra off the nose, but there's definitely Simcoe's there. That if you guys know what Simcoe smells like, you know what Simcoe smells like, right? And Simcoe's there in the background, but Citra is pretty dominant. But yeah, this does remind me of the old school type IPAs that you used to get, like the Old Stone, before a lot of these newer hops came out. Citra's in the background. I mean, the Citra's up front, but the Simcoe's definitely mixed in there. You get that citrus kind of tangerine, kind of orange, but at the same time you get that there's a real faint kind of pine, but then obviously the Simcoe. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good smelling beer, Mike. Pretty good smelling beer. And Mike said, "Don't wait on it. Drink it now." So, who am I to argue, right? It's got a real nice, firm bittering to it, but it's not overpowering. 91 IBUs, 8.7% ABV, right? 91 IBUs, yeah. It's a real smooth but firm bittering. It's got some malt to it, but it's not super malty. It's definitely, you can tell there's malt there. It's not like a cracker crisp kind of like beer, kind of like you guys know what Sculpin, right? I'm gonna use that as an example. You drink Sculpin, you don't really get a whole lot of like malt out of the beer. You get a lot of bitter. A lot of hop flavor, but not really a whole lot of malt there for me. That's my opinion. It's borderline that way, but there's enough malt in that it really carries the bitterness well. There's just enough malt sweetness in this. I think Mike said this dried out pretty well. Maybe this beer or the next rendition of this, but yeah, he said, I if I'm not wrong, I think he said it dried out below 1010. I mean, it's dry, but it's not like strip your tongue of that kind of dry. You just kind of pull all the, what am I trying to say? Well, you have a beer that's super dry, it just kind of sucks all the moisture out of your mouth, it seems like. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. be interested to know what you bittered with. Magnum, I would say, right? Is that right? I don't know, but it's got that kind of dank, kind of bittering. It's really nice, really nice, really nice, and it's got that kind of that you in the back of your throat. It's kind of just lingering bitterness from the hops. Yeah, it's definitely a good beer. I would say it's really good beer. I can't think of anything to compare it to. No, it's a nice mix of malt, nice mix of hop. It's not overly bitter, even for 91 IBUs. It's not overly bitter. It's a nice bittering. If you were new to IPAs, you would probably think it was kind of a harsh bitterness, but nah, it's not that way at all. It's a pleasant beer. Yeah, you did an awesome job, Mike. This is a really good one. All right, that's my 6 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, guys, cheers.